In the heart of the Alps, the Mont Blanc tunnel connects France and Italy. On March 24, 1999, a routine drive turned into a nightmare when a truck carrying flour and margarine caught fire inside the tunnel. The fire raged for over 50 hours, reaching temperatures of up to 1,000 degrees Celsius. Despite the efforts of over 200 firefighters, 39 lives were tragically lost. The disaster led to significant changes in tunnel safety regulations worldwide. The Mont Blanc tunnel fire remains a stark reminder of the potential dangers lurking beneath our feet.
A truck caught fire inside the Mont Blanc tunnel. But what truly killed people wasn't the fire. It was that no one thought they needed to stop. Cars in the opposite lane flashed their lights. The driver kept going. The control room saw smoke and called it exhaust. The fire alarm system had been shut off the day before. 3 chances were missed. The fire began to spiral out of control. The driver finally stopped to put it out, but it was already too late. Then came the most deadly decision. The control room activated the ventilation system. They thought they were saving lives. Instead, they were feeding the fire with oxygen. The flames erupted instantly. Butter became fuel. Flour turned into explosive dust. The entire tunnel became a corridor of fire. Some people didn't run because they believed staying in their cars was safer. Some tried to escape, but their vehicles stalled from lack of oxygen. Even more devastating, cars were still being allowed into the tunnel entrance. No one knew it had already become a hell. After 53 hours, the fire was finally extinguished. People were dead. In the end, only one conclusion remained. Every decision seemed correct. But together, they formed a death trap. If you were there, would you get out of the car or trust the system?
Fortunately for the driver, this fire wasn't going out quickly. As he was spraying it, de Graaf's truck exploded. Liquid margarine served as a catalyst to spread the blaze rapidly through the tunnel, feeding the flames. De Graaf ran away in panic, a distance of nearly 5 kilometers to the Italian side, while his truck continued to burn under the Mont Blanc. Officials struggled to control the fire and clear the traffic stuck in the underpass. An Italian tunnel worker attempted to mitigate the toxic smoke by pumping fresh air into the vent. Unfortunately, this only fed the fire with fresh oxygen and forced black smoke through the length of the tunnel. The smoke was blowing from the Italian side to the French side of the tunnel. Some of the vehicles on the Italian side were able to drive away from the disaster. However, everyone past the fire on the French side was trapped, unable to turn around. At least 10 cars and 18 trucks were standing in dense clouds of poisonous carbon monoxide and cyanide. Drivers didn't know what to do. Many of them rolled up their car windows to wait for rescue, while a few people tried to escape the smoke and flames on foot. The inside of the tunnel was pitch black because the electrical wiring had immediately melted from the heat of the burning margarine. In the darkness, everyone downwind was choking. The temperature inside the tunnel soared to a shocking 1,000 degrees Celsius, which was mainly because of the margarine load in the trailer. The blaze burned hot enough to destroy the entire infrastructure in the tunnel. Even the asphalt melted. During the next half hour, 3 fire crews attempted to brave the tunnel group by group. The first 2 groups failed after being overcome with smoke and getting stuck behind stranded vehicles. Their truck engines choked and died due to the thick smoke and lack of oxygen. Most of the firefighters hid inside the refuge closets located every 600 meters along the sides of the tunnel. The doors to the tiny shelters were meant to withstand fires for up to 2 hours. But unfortunately, the main blaze of Mont Blanc raged for 5 hours, and the heat was so intense the doors couldn't withstand it. The firefighters huddled in their shelter, waiting for help as burning fuel and flaming liquid margarine rolled down the road of the tunnel just beyond their melting safety doors.
The location of a mountain usually makes it much more dangerous to climb, but there's one in Switzerland that does the opposite, and it's called the Eiger. Take K2 for example. It's so remote, it takes about a week just to reach base camp. That journey isn't easy, and its isolation makes a rescue incredibly difficult. But the Eiger is different. Its location actually makes it safer. Those who climb it usually start in Grindelwald or Lauterbrunnen, picturesque alpine villages. You can ride a gondola straight to the Eiger Glacier, a transport hub at the foot of the North Face. There's a railway, restaurants, viewpoints, and hiking trails. Its close proximity to civilization means highly trained search and rescue teams are readily available. Also, you can't really get lost as you're walking towards the only huge wall in front of you. But that's a wall that's so deadly, its nickname is the Murder Wall. And if you want to know how the Eiger got that nickname, then you need to go watch this video.
They were best friends since childhood, Ayan and Rafi. They had one dream, to reach the top of Mount Everest together. They made it. Together they stood on the roof of the world, but on the way down, a storm hit. Hard. Ayan was weak, frostbitten. He fell and couldn't move. Rafi stayed, wrapped Ayan in a thermal blanket, gave him the last oxygen, whispered, "You'll make it. Just wait, I'll get help." He never came back. Ayan was rescued 2 days later. Rafi's body was found weeks later buried under snow, just a few hundred meters from Camp 4. Ayan now lives with a heavy heart. Every year, on the same day, he plays Rafi's last voice message. "Don't die here, brother. Go home. Live for both of us." Ayan did survive, but he never healed. Some dreams come true, but some cost everything.